Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever area you are watching up from. This is the Real Talk Show. I'm Chisa's CEO. You are watching on the Chisa's TV. Today I'm going to be talking. This is a 14th episode. We're going to be discussing on our same topic: why people are complaining on side chick. Women, wives are complaining on side chick. Don't forget our topic being on what men go through in relationship. And then before we go into the show, we are shooting from the jungle. Say environment today is a nice place that Liberian you love to be. A quiet with beautiful garden and water and river around the place. It's a nice place you would like to come and look at. Okay, I have my amazing crew in the house today, and we've been discussing on the topic. We started it last week on the side chick. But before we continue with the topic, then we all introduce themselves.
I am Angeline Habibwa, a businesswoman.
I'm Pastor Kawachi Wilson from the Lost Pentecostal Church International.
I'm Pastor Pewa Shannon from ECG Liberia.
Well, they have introduced themselves. I can't put my voice today because a little bit hoarse, but the show got to continue. Okay, we're discussing last week on side chick. We started on women complaining on side chicks. When side chick, if they have problems in the relationship, they put it on the husband cheating. And side chick, this girl is going on with my husband. There's someone that even want to go afar, I want to attack the girl. Someone that go afar, going to medicine people and pray people to pray against, to kill the girl or want to destroy the girl or whatever thing that is on the mind. But is the problem is the side check, or the problem is already from the foundation? The problem is already in the home before side check story have come up. I want to believe many of the people that complain about side check, they may not just wake up to go have a side check. There's something pumping to go have a side check.
Exactly.
A lot of people will say, "Oh, men will always be men." It's your mindset. But I say, "What's a man thinking? So is he."
Yeah.
You are projected in your marriage already a side check.
Sure.
So, and the word shall become flesh
Yeah.
and have come out to being.
Yeah.
And so the side check you projected it.
Yeah.
So every little thing in the marriage, then you come out to say, "Oh, that side check, he get girlfriend, he loving to the people in the chair, he loving to the girl, he loving to this woman." So what you people have to say about this, sis?
This side chicks issue is a very important issue. Some of the side chicks issue, it comes from the foundation.
Yeah.
Because before the marriage, some of the wives in the home, they don't do what they're supposed to do to their husband.
Yeah.
Then the men will leave them also and go out there and find somebody that will satisfy them.
Yeah.
In that process, the wife will go out there, start complaining.
Yeah.
My husband is having a girlfriend.
Yeah.
My husband don't sleep in the house.
Yeah.
And you are the cause
Yeah.
for the men to go out there because of your attitude.
Yeah, we are not saying
Yeah.
it's right for the men to go have side chick,
Yeah.
because people misinterpret the show.
Yes.
But what we are trying to say is that if a side chick taking your husband, you are the fault. If your side chick is taking your place of your duty, and you the cause,
Yeah.
and there is no prayer you're going to pray because God is God, He's not man, and there are the same people seeking this one, you are God, you are not man. But when it comes to then, He no more God,
Sure,
He
yeah,
end up being man because He want God to win the way. If you God can you responsibility, He saw you responsible for you to take out responsibility.
Yeah.
And now if you come married, that means you should be a responsible woman to play your duty. Not only born children,
No.
Yeah.
not only cooking food in the house.
Sure.
The submission to the man is in every area of the. Then we agree. You having an accusation with someone, and your husband shut up, and he said, "Leave the thing."
But the issue is that I see many women
Yeah,
like even go as far to jackal the men.
Yes.
yeah,
Count
yeah.
them.
So when you see such a woman is trying to jackal you or want to be like the
equal,
principality
the boss.
of ego
The
over you,
principality that
only
the
I
right one.
discover that many of them does not want to take their pride and put it under their feet.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yeah, but in the place of coaching, it will be so submissive and
Yeah,
loyal.
yeah, because they want marriage.
After marriage
Yeah.
is where the real Goliath will
So
say.
they started destroying the home before
correct.
anything called Shache, because
Yeah.
the man already losing his taste.
Yeah.
He already losing the person he knew you to be. You are projecting yourself as something else. So his heart is already leaving you long time before any Shache.
Exactly.
So I think you're supposed to be taking care of your attitude
In the home.
before you start complaining about one girl on the street. Man, you got something to say?
When it comes to side chick issue, as I said, on the past episode.
Yeah.
On this show, we are not telling our brothers or our fathers out there to get a side chick.
Yeah.
No.
That's not our intention.
No.
But it's to help our sisters out there to know how to keep patient, hold restraint
Yeah.
when it comes to side chick issue.
Yeah.
How to move with it.
Yeah.
Because you see this, no man would want to marry and just be unhappy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, people always have a saying, experienced player
Yeah.
won't suffer for
For
Jesse.
Jesse.
So
If I'm a player and I get on the pitch or I'm on a team, once I'm a good player, before I reach, my Jesse will be ready.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So all my Jesse. So if you are an experienced wife
Yeah.
and a very mature one
One, make sure that it works.
that know how to handle
Yeah.
your home
Yeah.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some of these things that made a man go outside probably let me take your good care of a kid.
No.
That's it.
No.
that's
Yes.
that's why it's
Yes.
many men
More
will
more
job.
cases too.
Yeah.
Early in the morning, you
Yeah.
get up and you. I don't want to say. I don't want to use the word. No people say you country or
Yeah,
I don't want
electric.
to say you really bush.
Bush.
Yes.
Yeah.
Flappy.
Yeah. That's about bush life.
Yeah.
Bush life.
And so men don't like it get up in the morning. The salabas roll you
All
All over
you.
the place.
You take sure you already discussing with the neighbor next
Yes,
door.
yes,
You
yes.
have
Yeah.
tie or lapper
Lapper.
or you wear your pajama and
Yeah.
walk through somebody's door
Yeah.
and have a conversation.
Yeah.
No
And-
man wants to see
And
it.
Yeah.
even when you're leaving your husband in bed,
Yeah.
no breath.
You
no
already
no
had the
breakfast,
conversation. You
nothing.
already got something
Yeah,
to neighbor
and you
house.
said
Yes.
something. I want to
Yeah.
say this. You said something, right? Why some men too will go out there, our fathers will go out there to find a side chick
Yeah.
because you are not doing it and mistaking it like he needed, he's not
No.
getting it.
Yeah.
Not
And he
getting.
slept into a girl head,
Yeah.
and one day he have to take a night in
Yeah.
with that girl.
Yeah.
And having taken a night, having a good time or
Yeah.
he slept,
Yeah.
and the girl left him in bed
But
and prepared
Something.
breakfast.
for him.
Yeah.
and served
But you know, most
Why your
men
breakfast is
don't
done it?
now good at better eating breakfast anymore because they marry one wife for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years.
Yeah.
And he really became used
They
to
are not really
breakfast. He couldn't even eat the breakfast anymore.
Yeah.
But just few times spending time with this girl,
Girl.
and he felt like he eating good
Good
breakfast. He
breakfast.
felt like, but this is something my mother used to do.
Yeah.
This is something I actually like. But why now I was not doing it because the wife is lazy.
Yes.
She don't want to wake up in the morning and prepare good breakfast. And one of the best meal.
Yeah.
The breakfast is one of the best meal. You are not doing it. The man coming home. Her food is not yet ready. I think he just putting beans on the fire.
I cannot.
And when he come, he gotta wait till he sit down and sit down and sit down before the food is now ready.
Ready.
You don't even want me now food, but calling one girl. Then he went to this girl. They were not even loving. Maybe they're just friends. And then he found out that, oh, but when it comes to that, oh, food is here. And when she want to present it, she won't be. Do you like it hot or cold? Or can't really like too much hot food? Because I put not like too much hot food
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it gave bad breath.
Yeah.
But you know, make it a little bit warm,
Yeah.
something like that, and she do it. So all these things, they are things you are not doing before Sache. They cannot just wake up to come to Sache
Sache,
work with
yeah.
you. You refuse to play your responsibility roles.
And do you know that when some of them, when they see their husband come in the home, they will wake up and go to the next neighbor to
Yeah.
go sit down and keep conversation.
No, they
They
have
will not
to.
even greet the man.
Even the man having the counsel from work, and the man sit down on the dining table,
Yep.
you will discover they will have that child or the children to go and bring the man food. They will not even sit by the husband to eat.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. To be for the men to have a good food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
they will leave
conversation
it-
with
they-
them.
They don't have no time.
Yeah.
No time.
But
no
the girl
time.
you took upon, he was just a friend of her,
Yeah.
but she had time to sit down.
Yeah,
And then
to
I
talk
tell her and have conversation. And then they will come out to say, if he go, he will come out because
Yes.
that girl will never, she just want. Who told you that
Yeah.
all the girl just want?
Because I got a ring.
Who
So
told
they
you,
didn't do
who
nothing.
told you that you looking for a husband again and ready to
Let me say
settle?
this, let me
So
say
they can be better wife than you that put ring on the
Let
finger.
me say this. Some people got married based on God favor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not because they want material.
So you should understand this. Anywhere you know you don't reach, fight to reach there.
Yeah.
Number one, you get on, you should understand the stars of this man living.
Yeah.
Know what is he like and his is like.
Dislike.
You should the kind of a meal he love.
No, there's some most of them men in the church sinking in one choir, one person washing.
Yes.
The voice not even correct script yet. And one pastor say, my daughter down there, and you know, the pastor can't help you that you got to marry. Not knowing the girl better. Not knowing him knowing him better.
Yes.
Listen to me. A lot of marriages spoil because it's not about searching. It's about maturity.
Okay.
The Bible talk about the man shall leave his father and his mother. The men say, the Bible said the boy shall leave his father and mother.
No.
To every letter of stage, season, and time for everything. When you become a little boy, you grow up into your 17, into your teen, you stay a boy. Now, when you get into your 20-something, you start getting into maturity. You're not yet mature man to carry a wife. So you marry 24, 25, 26, you not even carry exposure. And so for that reason, if you cannot take care of yourself, you're not mature to handle yourself, you cannot be able to take care of a wife. The same thing with a girl. She can't just pregnant herself, sucking away. She says she pregnant, you must marry me, and then he enter into marriage. At the end of the day, both of them are not even exposed. There are a lot of women today that older women, they are not exposed. They are not faithful sisters. They still not exposed. They don't even know what to do to keep that man. And how can you hold somebody's son for years? Years. And all he know, go to the child, go to the wife, count, that's all. The day he experience little bit of life worth living, you see him slacking back. Because life actually worth living. It's not about church and just house and job. It's more than that.
Yes. And then I want to scratch on something. Again, no man want to build his house.
Yeah.
And enter his house where he's not at peace.
You're not at peace. Coming home, your fair family, you're not already family, you get a peace.
Rude.
Yeah.
Some women are rude.
Yeah.
Do you know they had a character?
Yeah, I'm coming. They hate it in, and this man got into without knowing.
Yeah.
Now, and she pretended pregnant for a year.
Yeah.
And now,
women can marry.
You try being rude because sometimes men come for out with another stress.
Yeah.
With another trouble. I see the men enter nothing. No,
but you should see your husband face and no one coming on that day.
Bump into him with a lava.
Yeah.
While he able to reach to his own case, he just say that. Yeah. And the womb become like hell.
He want to discuss with you. He had an issue and he want to come discuss with you. But then you now, he's stepping in and the first thing, you not carry face. Yes. So when they're not even beautiful, then you are final face. Do you know when you smile again, your beauty, again, a welcoming, atmosphere, but not welcoming. As the man of God was saying, right? He want to say something. He came with all the strength, and he just wants someone to talk to him. But then you, on the other hand, you that's all when you complain. In fact, you now send message to everybody out there, your husband fault. Yes. You're not even talking about the goodness of him. You are not even praising the attribute in him. You're talking all the negative, calling the pastor explain, calling to the prophet explain, calling to the other family member explain. When you feel explain to everybody, the worst one will know that you're a very stupid woman because your husband's secret should be in your tummy.
Sure.
You should be mature enough to handle your husband's secret. But if you exposing the men all over the place, and that may find conversation in another woman. How can I stay with you?
If the man found a natural partner.
Yeah.
This man found somebody that he can confide.
He can confide in.
This man found somebody that whenever he sees the person, he sees like Trust me, to be real with you, every man love good things. Yeah. Even the pastor man,
good thing.
The so-called man, good thing. The men are working for government. The businessmen. Everybody wants good thing. Yeah. Because sometimes home is a place of relaxation. Yeah. You wait home to rest and focus the next day. Yeah. But you go home, you think about tomorrow, you think about now. Hey, and a girl come in. Yeah. These things pressure push.
It's what they start. We don't say, oh yeah, I had a mention. But some of the girl you call it saturated, they actually wealth material. Some of the girl you call it saturated, they actually playing your role. You really are supposed to play that role. That comfort that made me. You leave. We were talking about sex the other day. That sexual that she playing it. That conversation she playing it. That respect she playing it. The cooking she's playing it. When you have to be playing it, what do you expect? What do you expect?
You know that some of them they come from out. Some of the married men they come from off with a happy movement. Yeah. With their, to come to their wives and enjoy themselves. Yeah. As soon as they enter the house, the wife will say, "I tire you." Please,
she cannot say 10 hours later. It won't come and say you fasting, you pray. Praying to who? You think God is foolish?
They may tell you are tired. Yeah. Why you been doing? Yeah. Before you say you tired.
I tell anyone, the moment you see the man leave the church office or he leave his a circular office, when he gets home and he enter that bedroom, notice that he no more a pastor.
Yeah, he's a husband.
He's a husband now.
Yeah. But when you respect you as a pastor, because if you see your body, yes. You own a purpose, they say can preach more than you. You're a naughty and a naughty and the sin. They only disqualify you as a man of God. If they know you, that's when they disrespect, especially pastor wives can do. Yeah. They disrespect the husband and naughty. Whether you are naughty more than whatever, that man will always be the head.
Yeah. You said
we will be coming. Right back, we're going on a break. This is the Real Talk Show, and we on episode 14. I'm Chisasa CEO. You are watching the Chisasa TV. We will be right back. Well, we are back from our break. That was a short one. I'm Chisasa CEO. You are watching the Chisasa TV. This is the Real Talk Show, episode 14. Women go through in relationship. Our topic today is side chick. Why so many women are complaining on side chick? All you think in your house and do in your child, your fast and pray again, side chick. I want you to understand, so it's one of those side chick carry the oil of God from birth. When you are praying against them, be careful. When God said touch now my anointed, not everybody is anointed. And that's why David could pass some things, because he was the apple of God's eye. So when the side chick, God is the one that brought them in to correct you all the nonsense you are doing to your husband. So most of the people, especially pastors, wives, we have to be real, because this is a real talk show. Yeah. Many pastors are crying. Many pastors are complaining, and you are suffocating your husbands because they carry title. And you feel that if he go, the church will scatter. He want his church to scatter. If he go, people will say, oh, pastor, we got time for that nonsense anymore. If you are suffocating a child of God, God will whip you the way you deserve to be whipped. Exactly. Because you didn't come in that man of God's life to be a Jezebel or Delilah. His sex life, no. His respect, no. Some of you are too anointed, especially when you are seeing small things. Small things when you are prophet and even correct direction, you don't even know it. You are actually prophetic that they are prophesy when they come to direction, you're not even there. Then even if you are prophetess, they think the man is a man of God. Yeah. He will call. So when you try to see yourself in the thing. Now when you go into the thing, your husband is the head. The God who brought him into ministry, that nobody will be more than him. If you see Matusila coming, learn to respect your husband as a man of God. They gather your choir in Memo. Also, people in the church taking your husband. People coming to your church taking your husband because you're disrespecting him. You're disrespecting your husband. You feel you're too anointed. You can see smoothing. Then you feel your anointing is more than the man. Some of you are apostle. Some of you are not even apostle from God. Man, you're apostle. You're just preaching. The next thing you want to become apostle. Then apostle now you say you're a professor. The professor now you're disrespecting your husband. Men are gonna crying every day.
To a point.
It's something that need to stop.
Yeah. To a point. Not only now, let's be real. Not only the man be a pastor too, right?
Yeah.
Because some female pastors
married to a man that is not even a pastor.
Yes. So in the case of the man won't disrespect me, the man disrespect me, even my member. How would the man you go that way? Because the man is not spiritual man
like you.
So you should understand when you play your marital role well. You tell the man you in bed, forget about your
no, they're fasting. They can take care of one daughter to take care of daughter home and forget it.
Yeah, sometimes you will get up, the man can, you will your church member, you care, man will not take it for a long time.
No.
So you should always notice. Oh, when you pastor to your church.
The church.
When you come home, you are wife. And wife says, wife submit to your husband.
I think the best. I think the best is that, for example, a member came to your home want to discuss a private thing, your husband was not there. When daddy walked in, the pastor said, you know what, sweetheart? You know daddy is here already. Who continue the topic at the church?
Yeah.
The members will know that when it comes to mama and daddy,
it's not a
you can't perform.
You want to come?
You can't perform.
Mama in her church more at the church, yeah. But when it comes to her at the home and daddy one is zero. Or she can't daddy was even there.
Yeah.
He said, you know what, okay, this guy, you know your daddy here. That the way daddy here that day, I gotta take care of my So you know what, I'll just call it to the church. The member will know you even respected him. The man will know that you respect him. He will knock your head on top people.
Sometimes all men got conscious. Sometimes they know say no pay.
No, baby, when you finish, you get it back, yes. No, but no, Sarah.
I'm a woman of God. I do my work.
Another thing, they feel that because God can talk to them.
Yes.
If God don't talk to this man,
making God can talk to the man in his own way.
I want to say that because they always say God talk to me, and you God can talk to you. Oh my head, everybody God get oil.
That me call.
Yeah, because God get that man oil to go walk in a circular office to bring money. So time you get carry, you take it for the main pocket and the man on the oil.
Yes.
So if you want to make a decision, forget about your pastor title, your chief apostle title. And when you see most of the prayer model, they single.
Yes.
Because they will not get married.
They will not get married.
They're single.
Yeah.
The authoritative.
So but then I prayer mother.
Most of them are not prayer mother.
Because prophet is a gift.
Yes.
So but then I prayer mother. So but then I just pastor wives.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
So if you're doing kingdom work, don't put it that way. If you're doing kingdom work, you might know the difference from a kingdom work and your home. So when I tell pastor when they're not prayer mother, so when I come in and I see a woman enter the church, she's not prayer mother, carrying her husband on the pulpit. She's not prayer mother. Yeah, we know that we have prayer mothers that are using the anointing and seeing it to do nonsense. They don't want to respect the husband that I can see, he can see. Are the owner of the place before you make a decision in the chair, you can't do me.
But that is why But that is what mother was talking about understanding in a relationship. About understanding in a relationship, because if a man understands his wife very well, everything will be smooth in the home.
Yeah.
But some of them they don't understand the woman. They make that woman to say, oh, my wife is a prayer mother now.
Yeah.
Since I'm a pastor, then she cannot be the mother of the home. Okay, you cannot be the prophetess. And that is very wrong.
You can't be a prophetess.
Yeah.
A lot of men are calling you know what Sacha coming? You know what Sacha coming? You stop praying against the I'm telling you. That's why some of you are praying going to some prophet and writing and texting in your phone, sending all the messages for prayer. It will not
threatening them.
Interest are fighting for those Sacha. Because you're not playing your duties. Let me tell you, my sister was just talking about you are just a naughty people. As soon as they may become pastor, I know you scary that somebody will take your church. So when you find out today that your wife might take it, she not carrying the oil. Why are you making her apostle? Why are you making her reverend? Why are you making her prophetess? Why are you making her bishop? You got to stop it.
They don't even understand the prophetic.
No, they don't understand.
The woman is not
The woman abuse her anytime.
So you can know the woman is not called God. You can't cheat God.
No.
You will know the woman is not called God. The attitude she will get.
Yes.
She will be the one accusing all together in the church, making the church to fall. She got problem with everybody that come around. She's not even mature. And God didn't get her responsibility. You the one forcing. Listen, when we come on pastoral topic, going to be so deep because all of you are placing web picture on your platform. Or your poster, then we're gonna call it. We're going to settle that case. But we are talking about you leave the side chick and focus on your home. Play your duty. Love your husband. Do the sex good. Cook good food. Respect and honor him. You're not yet such a talking place.
No way.
You can even start in that child because you know yourself.
Yes.
Before we end this, do you have something to say?
Yes. What I have to say about the sachet issue, I just telling our women out there, our sisters, our mothers out there, as a pastor wife, we should behave well.
Yeah, that's it.
We should behave well in the home. Teach our children also, because what you do in the home is what your children follow.
Yeah.
As a pastor wife, if you do the wrong things, your children will also follow your footsteps. So let's change. God bless you.
I want to say this to you. Don't make any man change your woman duty.
Yeah.
Now, people always saying that you even put a man food in a breaking bowl, you go eat on a dump side or a raw dish.
Yeah.
Now, I've come to let you know that is a blatant lie. If you get a man the good care, you will give you the good care you want.
Yeah.
But if there's sometimes something happen, he slack up, continue showing you that he will come back.
Yeah.
But when you say, I will do my own.
Yeah.
So I came to let you know, no
Gender
50-50.
equality,
No
nonsense.
50-50.
Marriage, there is no 50-50. I beg you. Love your husband, submit to your husband, do what you're supposed to do. And your husband will not go look for side chick. You will sit home. The Lord bless you.
My advice to married women up there,
Yeah.
our mothers and our beloved sisters. This thing of gender equality is damaging many relationships today. There is no gender equality
With the kingdom.
with the kingdom. Yeah. Men has their own legal right and women has their own right. You cannot compare your right with the legal right of a man.
No.
All what you need to do is that just submit yourself. Because if you read the Bible emphasizes on women more than the men. So woman, play your role, submit yourself, be obedient, respect, and love and care for your husband. Know that he's the head over you, and God becomes the supreme head. So as you walk in this cattle knot, your relationship and your marriage will be a successful one and a beautiful one. God bless you.
Amen. We end up to say, when it comes to kingdom, we don't do system. Marriage is instituted by God. So it's a kingdom thing. It's not a system thing. If you want to bring system into the home, you will miss the kingdom. So keep your home guarded. And then you pray for your husband. And you watch that man keeping his home. But instead of discussing it to everybody, you don't even know their hearts. The people you're discussing to don't even love you. So pray for your husband. And stop carrying him near around for such chick. We love you and God bless you. God bless you.